And we are back. Week 4 takes us on the road to Lambeau Field to face the Green Bay Packers, and we've got a primetime matchup here on Monday Night Football, so we've definitely got to show up and take care of business. And one player that's been all business this season is Todd Gurley. Check out his stats from last game. He put up a $126 on 22 carries and 2 touchdowns, and he may need to put up another one of those performances here tonight because the last thing you want to do is get into a shootout with Aaron Rodgers. But we'll see how things play out. As we head down to the field now, it looks like we're ready to get things underway. The Falcons have won the toss and elected to receive. Ito Smith is back deep to field it. The kick is up, and it's game time for Week 4 here in Green Bay. As Smith decides not to bring it out, we take our first look at the Falcons offense tonight. And on the season, Matt Ryan's been pretty decent. He's just about at the NFL average for completion percentage so far. We'll see if that improves as the year continues. But on this opening series, Ryan snaps it from center, hands it to Gurley off the right side, bounces off a tackler, and gets brought down after a gain of 2. Next play on 2nd and 8, Ryan going to the passing attack, finds Julio Jones, and he'll get tackled at the 42-yard line to move the chains. Ryan in the gun now, 3 wide set, snaps it, hands it to Gurley looking for daylight, but there is none. Kirksey was in on the tackle after a short gain. That brings up 2nd and 7 now. Ryan under pressure, gets rid of it at the last second, but the pass falls incomplete, leaving the Falcons with their first 3rd and long of the drive. Ryan comes out in the gun with 3 wide and 1 tight end, looking for Hurst on the end route. He's able to come up with the catch in traffic. Hayden Hurst with a nice catch to move the chains. Atlanta now has it at the Green Bay 40. Gurley then gets the handoff looking for running room up the middle but gets tackled after a short gain. 2nd and 7 now. Ryan out of an empty set drops back looking for a receiver and he floats it downfield to Hayden Hurst and is caught at the Green Bay 19. What a pass by Ryan, lobbing it over the head of Oren Burks for the completion. That brings up 1st and 10 now in the red zone. Ryan snaps it from center, hands it to Gurley, nice cutback, breaking out of tackles before finally being brought down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal now, Ryan under center, pump fakes, delayed handoff to Gurley looking for running room, and he gets brought down for no gain to bring up 2nd and goal. Atlanta then takes the field in the 3 wide set. Ryan snaps it from the gun, looking for a receiver, throws it up into the end zone and is brought in by Todd Gurley for the touchdown. As the Falcons defense takes the field for their first drive, it is worth noting that they're playing today without starting defensive end Takk McKinley. The doctors are saying that he's expected to miss at least the next few weeks as he's dealing with the broken rib injury. So in comes John Kaminsky to take over full time as he completely gets blocked out of the screen, opening that huge hole for the running back there, and the Packers now have it 3rd and short. Rodgers then comes out in the gun with trips right, snaps it, looking for a receiver to get open, scrambles out of the pocket and throws it back across his body and somehow completes it. That gives Green Bay 1st and 10 from the 48. Rodgers then snaps it from center with excellent pass protection up front, but still scrambles out of the pocket and throws it away. Questionable decision making there to leave the pocket, but that brings up 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers staying in the pocket this time and finds a wide open receiver downfield, and the completion is going to be good enough to move the chains and set up shop at the Atlanta 30. Trips left this time for Green Bay with Rodgers in the gun. He takes the snap and is instantly under pressure by Grady Jarrett that forces the incompletion, and that brings up 2nd and 10. Rodgers in the gun once again, takes the snap with time, tries to dump it off, but Ricardo Allen is right there to break it up. This could be a big 3rd down for Atlanta as Rodgers snaps it out of an empty set and decides to take off and scramble. Kaminsky's giving chase and Rodgers throws it out of bounds, and the defense does a great job at holding Green Bay to 3 on their opening drive. Ryan in the Falcons offense takes the field in the next series. Gurley gets the handoff looking for running room up the middle, and he'll be tackled after a 3-yard pickup. Next play, Ryan goes quick and finds Treadwell on the screen, but he gets tackled instantly, and that brings up 3rd and 7. The Falcons go 5 wide to spread the field. Ryan out of an empty set tries to hit Hurst across the middle, but the pass is broken up incomplete, and the Falcons go 3 and out. On the next Green Bay drive, Rodgers snaps it from the gun, hands it to Jones up the middle, and he explodes into the secondary before finally being stopped by the safeties and Dante Fowler. That's going to set Green Bay up in the Falcons' territory at the 44-yard line. The Packers then come out with motion. Rodgers fakes it and hands it to Jones off the left side, and he'll be gang tackled by the Falcons at the 42. Next play on 2nd and 8. Rodgers snaps it under center, drops back, and throws a pass that's caught by Jones in the flat, who's tackled immediately by Aluakon, and that'll be a 2-yard loss in the play to set up 3rd down. Rodgers now, out of an empty backfield, takes the snap, looks downfield, and checks it down underneath to Adams, who makes the grab and reaches for the 1st down. The Packers now looking to go back to the air attack as Rodgers goes with the play-action fake and delivers a pass near the sideline that's caught by Adams, and I think that's his second catch of the day. We may want to focus our efforts on slowing him down. Next play, 2nd and 6, the Falcons send pressure and forces Rodgers to get rid of it at the last second, and that'll force a Green Bay 3rd and 6. Rodgers snaps it, the Falcons drop everyone back in coverage, and Devontae Adams is wide open for the completion. So with that, the Packers will move the chains as the first quarter comes to a close. Rodgers and the Green Bay offense appears to have gotten in some kind of rhythm here, as he takes the snap and the gun out of a 3-wide set, scrambling to buy time, and fires a pass that's caught by Aaron Jones, who tries to juke a defender but gets brought down at the 16. Next play on 2nd and 4, Rodgers again on the move. This time he finds a receiver underneath. I believe that's Adams with another catch on the drive, and now the Packers are really threatening to punch it in, as Aaron Rodgers takes the snap from center, decides to scramble to buy time, tries to take off with it, but is tackled by Foye Oluokun at the 8-yard line. On 2nd and 8, there appears to be some kind of confusion with the Falcons defense. Rodgers now from the pocket fires a pass that's caught by a receiver at the 2. The Packers now have a 3rd and 2 and can still pick up a first down here, as Rodgers comes out in the gun, hands it off to Jones up the middle, and he walks in for the touchdown. The Falcons now trail by 3 here early in the second quarter. Gurley gets the handoff off the left side, and he'll pick up 6 or 7 on the play to bring up 2nd down. Ryan then snaps it under center, and after a 5-step drop, hits Julio Jones downfield on the comeback, and that'll move Atlanta past midfield into Green Bay territory. Next play on 1st and 10, Ryan comes out with the play-action fake, looking to take a deep shot downfield to Ridley. He's double covered, but luckily the pass falls incomplete. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 situation now. Ryan out of the gun, this time looking downfield and connected with Hayden Hurst near the sideline. That was a much better read and even better pass by Ryan there. Atlanta's now at the Packers 30. Gurley with the carry, shifty move there to juke a defender, but gets brought down after a 3-yard pickup. That brings up 2nd and 7 now. Falcons bring out an extra tight end. Ryan snaps it from center, tosses to Gurley. He jukes it back inside, weaving his way through the chaos and almost breaks free. Credit Burks with a touchdown-saving tackle there, because Todd Gurley would have been gone. The Falcons now have it at the 19. Ryan snaps it. Green Bay sends pressure. Ryan gets rid of it, and the ball is just out of reach of Julio Jones. And now the Falcons are facing 2nd and 10. Gurley gets another handoff up the middle, and he gains about 4 or 5 on the play to bring up 2nd down from the 14. Looking to extend the drive, Ryan snaps it from the gun with trips right and lasers a pass to Calvin Ridley that's caught at the 1. Ryan then lines up under center, takes the snap, hands it to Gurley, and he bullies his way in for the touchdown. That caps off a 10-play, 80-yard drive, and some of you guys may disagree if you factor in the performance in week 2. But outside of that, Todd Gurley has been an absolute catalyst for this Falcons offense. We'll see if that continues throughout the rest of this game. But as we get into the next Green Bay series, the toss to Jones ends up losing a yard in the play. That brings up 2nd and 11 now. Jones motioned out of the backfield, Rodgers with the play-action fake, and down goes Aaron Rodgers. Dante Fowler is all over this play from the jump. He comes in screaming, unblocked off the edge, and hurdles Jamal Williams before finally getting to Aaron Rodgers to make the play. After the sack by Fowler, the Packers now have it 3rd and 16. The Falcons send pressure, and Rodgers checks it down to the tight end, and the Packers go 3 and out on that drive. The Atlanta offense is now back on the field as we get a look at some of the numbers that Gurley's been putting up this season. And it's just like I said earlier, he's really been helping the offense to stay on schedule. But back to the action here as Gurley gets another handoff up the middle, and he'll rush for a gain of 5. Next play on 2nd down, Ryan, under center, fires quick across the middle to Jones, who makes the grab to move the chains. Going back to the ground attack on 1st down, Gurley with the carry is somehow able to turn that into a positive gain. 2nd and 8 now, the Packers defense with an extra DB. Ryan snaps it and fires quick to Julio Jones on the in route, and that'll move the Falcons to the Green Bay 35. Ryan then snaps it from center, goes with the play-action fake, targeting Julio Jones downfield, but the ball is batted down. Nice play and coverage by Josh Jackson to force the incompletion. Next play on 2nd and 10. Ryan looking for Treadwell on the drag route. He makes the catch, but that's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Atlanta is now faced with a 3rd and 13 from the Green Bay 38. Ryan from the gun, quick decision, fires downfield to Hayden Hurst and is caught for the 1st down. That'll be catch number 4 for Hayden, who's just about at the 80-yard mark for the day. Atlanta now in a bunch 4-wide look. Ryan takes the snap from the gun, fires complete to Julio Jones, but the Packers are not fooled by it, and that'll set up a 2nd and 11 now. Ryan with the snap out of the gun, with time drifting back looking for the end zone, but really can't bring it in. Alexander is there for the coverage. That was a nice play. But it leaves the Falcons with 3rd and long as Ryan snaps it from the gun, with time in the pocket looking for Ridley again, but Alexander is there again, and the Falcons' drive comes to an end and they're forced to settle for 3. The Green Bay offense is back on the field now with less than a minute before halftime. Rodgers takes a snap out of an empty set, looking to stretch the field, but checks it down underneath. The catch is made and Deion Jones is right there to make the tackle. Next play on 1st and 10, out of an empty set once again, Rodgers pump fakes with time in the pocket, delivers an on-target pass that's good enough for another 1st down. Rodgers in the gun now from his own 46, takes the snap, the Falcons rush 4, Rodgers unloads and connects with Devontae Adams downfield at the 34-yard line. Next play, Rodgers out of the gun now, works it underneath, but Deion Jones is there to make the tackle after a gain of 8. Next play on 2nd down, the Falcons dropping coverage, leaving the middle of the field exposed, and Aaron Rodgers takes advantage. After burning their final timeout of the half, the Packers now have it with 13 seconds left to go before halftime. Rodgers takes the snap out of an empty backfield set, scrambles, decides to pull it down and run with it, and gets tackled in bounds. You've got to question the clock management there before halftime. But we'll definitely take it as the squad heads to the locker room up 7. But taking a quick look at the games around the league, check out the score from the Chargers and Buccaneers. Now, I will add that I don't have any details on the rosters for both of those teams right there, but could it be possible, if fully healthy, that the Bucs just aren't that juggernaut of a team that we thought they were? Meanwhile, the Saints and the Vikings both dropped 40 burgers. The Vikings almost put up 50. That's just incredible. Anyways, let's get back to the action. The Packers start their first drive of the second half at the 25. Rodgers takes the snap, 5-step drop looking to pass, has time in the pocket, and delivers a pass that's caught near the sideline that'll move the Packers up to the 31. Next play, 2nd and 4, Jones motions out of the backfield, Rodgers with the play action fake, and Rodgers hits Jones at the 31. He turns it upfield and gets tackled maybe after a gain of 2 on the play. Keanu Neal was there on the stop. Green Bay now in an I formation on 3rd down. Rodgers snaps it, hands it to Jones up the middle, and he slithers his way through for a gain of 13. That was a nice run by Jones. The Packers now have the ball at the 45-yard line. Rodgers must see something in the defense and decides to change the play. The Packers now line up with 3 wide with Jones in the backfield. Rodgers snaps it from center, takes a 5-step drop, and delivers a pass to Aaron Jones that's caught for maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain. The Packers now have a 2nd and 9, still at the 45. Rodgers back in the gun in the 4-wide set, snaps it, and fires a pass intended for Adams that's caught. Foye Oluokun was right there to make the interception, but didn't make a play on the ball. That's happened a few times during the season where you press a button and nothing happens. I guess it's just one of those things I'll have to get used to. I don't know. But getting back to it here on 2nd and 7, Rodgers finds Adams wide open near the sidelines, and that'll move the chains up to the 21. The next play, Rodgers works it underneath for another completion, and the Packers are now threatening here inside the 12. The Packers then come out in an I formation. Jones gets the carry up the middle, and he gets maybe 1 or 2 on the play to bring up 3rd and 1. Can the Falcons defense put an end to this drive here on 3rd and 1? Rodgers comes out under center, takes the snap, hands it off to the fullback, and he's going to pick up the 1st down pretty easily as this Packers drive continues. Rodgers now has a 1st and goal from the 8. He lines up under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Jones off the right side, and he walks in untouched for an easy touchdown. Things are now starting to get interesting here in the 3rd quarter as we're tied 17. Gurley, after the broken tackle, rushes it outside for a pickup of 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Gurley then gets the carry up the middle, and he's able to move the chains up to the 40-yard line. The next play on 1st and 10, Ryan snaps it from center. The Packers only rush 3, and that's enough to get home to Ryan for a sack. That knocks the Falcons back to 2nd and 18. Ryan then snaps it from the gun. The Packers dial up the pressure, and down goes Ryan for the 2nd time in consecutive plays, and the Falcons are backed up to a 3rd and eternity. Without many plays designed for this down and distance, Ryan really throws up a prayer to Julio Jones. He did have the one-on-one coverage though, but the pass fell incomplete. But getting into the next Green Bay series, Rodgers with time in the pocket is able to find Jones open near the sideline for a gain of 3. Next play on 2nd and 7. Rodgers drops back looking for Adams underneath. The pass is caught, but Oluokun is there to make the tackle after a short pickup. Next play on 3rd and 2. Rodgers with the hard count takes the snap, hands it off to Jones off the right side, and he's met immediately by Deion Jones and Dante Fowler for the tackle. So neither team was able to do much of anything the last couple of drives, and with the third quarter winding down, you're starting to get the sense that this game very well could have late season implications, so neither team really wants to blink. But the Falcons come out passing here on first down, the completion goes to Treadwell, and that moves the chains. Staying aggressive here, Ryan looks for Ridley near the sideline, but Alexander is all over that. He's done a really nice job in coverage all day. The Falcons now have a 2nd and 10 from the 34. Gurley gets the carry up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play to bring up third down. Ryan snaps it from the 38 under center, drops back, and fires a quick pass that's caught by Calvin Ridley to move the chains. Ryan could be trying to send a message to Alexander there, saying he's unafraid to challenge him, because Alexander's had some really nice coverage on Ridley pretty much all game. But after the handoff to Gurley loses yardage, Ryan comes out in an empty set. On 2nd and 13, he fires across the middle and is caught by Julio Jones to move the chains. The Falcons now set up shop at the Packer 35. Gurley gets the handoff, he's got blocking, accelerating into the open field. He's got one man to beat and gets brought down from behind at the 2-yard line. That's gotta make the highlights tonight. Cue up the montage.
Yo. Raising the Tobagos, we growing like fresh tomatoes. Them boys on fire, too fuego. We pass it round, hot potato. Everything is nuevo. I'm with my sweetie like Quavo. Need my cheese, need that queso. Need my bread, need that bankroll. Wake up, yes, Lord, I'm thankful. Another day on my schedule. Steady blocking the devil. I tell a hater, God bless you. Cherish moments that special. You gotta keep.
The Falcons now have a 1st and goal at the 2 to start the 4th quarter. Ryan comes out, hands it to Gurley, and he punches it in for another touchdown on the day. The Falcons have now taken a 24-17 lead just like that. Rodgers and the Packers offense comes out looking to respond down 7. Rodgers does I don't know what in the pocket, but scrambles outside of it looking downfield and throws across his body 40 yards downfield and is caught. Are you kidding me, Aaron Rodgers? The Packers now have it well inside the red zone at the 12. Rodgers then snaps it, tosses it back to Jones, and he walks in untouched for an easy score to tie the game. After that 2-play touchdown drive by Green Bay, the Atlanta offense goes right back to work as Gurley breaks out of a tackle and tries to spin but gets brought down for no gain. Next play on 2nd and 10, Gurley off the left side, explodes through a running lane and takes it down to the 37. That was nice blocking up front. Ryan then snaps it under center with trips right, rolling out of the pocket, fires to Julio Jones and is caught at the 49. The Falcons then take the field in the same formation. Ryan snaps it, Gurley gets the handoff, and he weaves his way through the Green Bay defense and takes it all the way down to the 35-yard line. Ryan now with the snap from center, looking to pass, gets hit as he throws and still finds Julio Jones wide open near the sidelines. And what a catch by Jones, bringing it in one-handed, making sure he got the double step inside, but Green Bay throws the challenge flag. They want the refs to take another look at it, but I think it's pretty obvious that he's got it. Taking another look at the replay here, there's one step, there's another, and he's got full control of the football. This play will stand. So after the ruling on the field was upheld, the Falcons now have it at the 20-yard line. Ryan comes out under center, takes the snap, hands it to Gurley up the middle, and he'll be met by 3 Green Bay defenders for a 3-yard pickup. The Packers appear to be showing man coverage on 2nd down. Ryan snaps it and throws a dart to Hayden Hurst, who gets in for the touchdown. The Packers now have a 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of an empty 5-wide set, Rodgers finds Adams underneath. He slips out of a tackle and finally gets brought down by Sheffield at the 46. That brings up 2nd and 9 now. The Packers out of a 2-wide set, Rodgers in the gun, takes the snap, throws it up quick into traffic and is picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he's going to return this all the way downfield to the Green Bay 28-yard line before being tackled. The Falcons now have great field position after the return by Casey as Ryan and the Falcons offense takes the field. They've got a great opportunity here to milk the clock and get out of here with a W, but Dirk Cutter may decide to keep the pedal to the floor to send a message for later in the season. But picking things up after the run by Gurley, Ryan snaps it under center. The Falcons are looking to pass, and the ball falls incomplete. That stops the clock. 2nd and 10 now. Going back to the ground attack, Gurley has it, and he'll be swarmed by Green Bay jerseys at the 7-yard line. That sets up 3rd and 1. Gurley with the handoff picks up the first down easily to take it to the 2-yard line for 1st and goal. Gurley then gets another carry on the drive and goes nowhere, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal from the 3. Ryan then goes right back to Gurley, and this time he's able to punch it in for his 3rd touchdown of the day as the Atlanta Falcons now take a commanding lead here late in the 4th quarter. The Packers were able to get inside the red zone during the next drive as Rodgers drops back and completes a pass for a touchdown, but it may be too little too late as the clock is clearly a factor here. With 22 seconds left in the game, the Packers line up for the onside kick. The kick is away and Ridley is right there for the recovery, and that will do it. The Falcons were able to travel down to Lambeau Field and get the W here on Monday night in a game that was really back and forth the entire way through. If not for the late game interception by KZ, we'd very likely be playing in overtime right now. This was a fun game. Anyways, you guys, that's all the time I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, have faith, be humble, and stay inspired.